probably has some options and settings, but maybe I have to go through this dialogue first. So yeah, this is looking very reminiscent of Timberborn. I don't know if it's quite as deep at this point. Like, it's still a demo, so it's almost assuredly not feature complete. But it's looking like it's a little bit more ambitious, maybe, than Timberborn. So we'll see. We'll see what it's doing and what it's trying to do and what it's actually accomplishing, and whether or not I want to devote more than one stream to it, which it's a mystery. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. And let's take a look, right? Let's see what's going on. So it's starting with this kind of intro to mechanics dialogue, I think. I haven't gotten to a main menu yet. This is what we've seen so far. So climate change. So the penguins need to cool off. We gotta watch out for the penguin's temperature. And then there's energy and medicine. All of this is looking very familiar. And then there's fun. Unlike humans, penguins never fight with each other and live in great unity and solidarity and always help each other. This could use an editing pass, I think. So I have to keep track of penguin morale and make sure that penguins have the opportunity to hang out with other penguins and get taught and engage in spirituality, apparently? I don't know. All penguin settlements follow the orders of the king. So, in case you weren't aware, penguins are a monarchy. A settlement with the best reputation score becomes the king. Pro-penguin propaganda. Oh yeah, absolutely. They're just immediately making sure you know about penguin superiority. Penguins build defense towers against killer whales and thief seals. Killer whales attack buildings and seals take our food. This sounds like class warfare to me. What about emperor penguins? We haven't run into any emperor penguins. I don't know. You'd think they'd include that, wouldn't you? And then penguins do the Charleston, apparently. So now you have as much information as I do about Penguin Game. Are we ready to penguin? This is a text size. This is a UI choice. Free version of the United Penguin Kingdom will cover content from 1 year of in-game time. Specific playtime is subject to your personal play speed. So that should last me a good long while. Full version is in development and will be officially released sometime in the first half of 2024. And it sounds like they are taking suggestions, so if you wanted to join their Discord and tell them what they're doing wrong, that is apparently helpful. Okay, so music volume. It can be a little bit lower. Animal sounds volume. No, I'm in for animal sounds. Controls? Lots of controls. Okay. Cool. Dismantle building. That's probably going to be helpful. Remove road and add road, I suspect, are going to be helpful also. HUD options. E and Q. A. Alright. Mouse cursor types. Oh. Neat. Mouse size. There is small, medium, and large. I want something halfway between medium and large. Oh well. Sure. Sure. Probably fine. Alright, let's check out the tutorial, I guess? Might as well learn about mechanics. Hopefully the tutorial isn't just lies. Alright, so we got adult penguins and baby penguins. And they're homeless. Is that what penguins sound like? Is that actual penguin noises? That's worrisome. Am I being trolled here? Is this real? Somebody Google penguin noises and let me know if this is real. All right, penguin, the camera controls. Yeah, camera controls. I got it. Great, camera controls is fine. Can you just never do that again, please? Hold on. God, I can't do this while the tutorial is happening. Okay. At bare minimum, animal sounds volume is going down to like 30%. Because that's a whole lot of penguin noises. Professions menu. Where's the oh, up here. Okay, sure. I have 5 idle penguins. This is going to click from one idle penguin to the next. Okay. Just like in StarCraft. That's real? That's heinous. How have penguins survived this long as a species? You can assign your penguins to different jobs on this menu. Oh. Builder's Hut is a place for builders to stay. That sounds familiar. They don't front rock bands. That's true. If there's anything I know about penguins, it's that there are no penguin rock bands. Let's place a builder's hut and assign some penguins to this job. Okay. We want to build a builder's hut, and you're going to force me to build it here exactly. Okay, we got grids here. That's cool. I love grids. There's no indication that I can or cannot build something on top of other somethings. But alright, we'll just build what they told me to build. That's fine. Instantly built. Love it. And now I have a place I can assign workers. What else do I have up here? This is a treasury. Okay. Small food storage. Pharmacy. Oh, we got a pharmacy? Oh, pharmacy is just storage. Okay. And warehouse. So I got a bunch of different storage places, as well as a more different storage place. All right. Let's assign workers to the builder's hut. Now we can plan some constructions. Wait, so a builder's hut is just instantly built and everything else requires you to build it with the workers from the builder's hut? Why don't you just start with a builder's hut and then have everything be consistent? I'm already mad at this. When you plan any construction, builders gather the required materials from the warehouses first and then start the construction. Maybe it's just like tutorializing the builder's hut construction so I didn't have to actually sit through it. Warehouse keeps materials up to 1,500 amount. They definitely need an editing pass. Warehouse. Warehouse keeps materials up to 1,500 amount. Like this other warehouse I already have? Alright, that's fine. I'll build another warehouse. We love warehouses. Oh, you want me to build it over here? Oh, it's got arrows. Why does it have arrows? It looks like it can overlap the white squares. The white squares can overlap the other white squares. Since that's how this is being built there. And then I have to unpause and let the builders build the warehouse. There they go. They're gathering materials from the other warehouse to build this warehouse. And then I'll have more than one warehouse. Exciting. Oh, that was quick. That's cool. And then I gotta make this the primary warehouse. Primary warehouse receives task rewards, dismantling refunds, completed trades from the trade center, etc., etc. When a building is dismantled, all materials and gold spent for its construction are refunded. Great. Oh, wait. It's a thief! How do I stop it? You should build defense towers against them. Look at him just gonna come cruising in. The seal just sliding along on his belly. Like he's Mario or something. I don't think we can beat this seal. I think the seal is going to cause problems. What am I doing? Dismantling the previous warehouse. You got it, buddy. Dismantle building. Absolutely. And it's showing me what it's going to give me back. Love it. Its stored products are automatically transported to the primary warehouse. So unhappy about penguin noises. Unbelievable how unhappy I am about penguin noises. As you can guess, our lovely penguins need to rest. Why would they turn on seal thieves in the middle of the tutorial scenario? This is the worst tutorial in my life. It's not true. I've definitely been in worse tutorials. But I feel like they have made some choices, or maybe just avoided making choices, in a way that is extremely weird for a tutorial. As you can guess, our lovely penguins need to rest. When the rest bar is empty, penguins go home to rest. Rest bar? Show me a rest bar. I guess this is the rest bar? Waiting for an available seat in school to get an education. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad that it's telling me what it wants to do. Hey, Happy New Year, Vera. Thank you for the bits. Alright, we're gonna build a kid's house. In housing. Yeah, that's a good place for a kid's house. A small house for child penguins. Decorations and coolers around give extra happiness to the penguins. Oh. Oh, so depending on where the kid's house is built, the penguins might be happier. I don't know what the arrow means. Arrow, I guess, is where they interact with it. And it requires power. But I guess it's powered. Ah, yeah, okay. I can see that this is providing power for it. Okay, good. So, what is this seal stealing from me? Come to the food storages. I think we're gonna be losing some food here. He stole a seafood mix. One seafood mix. A thief seal ate food in small food storage. Okay. If you click on a child penguin, you can see the remaining time to become an adult penguin. It takes 1 year for a child to become an adult. Until then, children stay in these houses. Adult and child penguins live in different houses. Let's build some houses for adult penguins. Okay. This is the other child penguin going home to rest. Yeah, missing a whole 3% on that rest bar. I guess the Farah. I guess they've got nothing better to do, so they're just gonna go home and sleep. It's, sounds like this game is enabling depression. Lodge. Basic dome-shaped house. This will hold for 3 pengies, but I have... it wants me to build 3 lodges. Okay. Well, okay. I suppose I will build 3 lodges. Go get them materials and build them lodges. Still have an idle penguin. They build really quick. Inadequate living space. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And here comes another seal. This can be seals all the time? I would like there to be less seals. A group of seals come in April. Annual support payment. Penguins got alimony? January. All penguins have a place to rest now. Good. Good for the penguins. If you click on a house, you can see its parameters like capacity, mating rate, resting speed, and monthly happiness points. All penguins are automatically placed into the houses by considering the closest distances to their workplaces. Okay. Each house has a reproduction possibility depending on the mating rate. Mating is disallowed now. Let's click the egg button to allow mating. Okay. Now mating is allowed. I can use the egg button to control the reproduction and speed of my population growth. Let's focus on science. So is gender a thing with penguins? Because I've heard the stand-up bit about the gay penguins. Science Hub produces science points that can be used to unlock new buildings, technologies, and improvements. Okay. So I gotta build a science hub. But first I want to look at this thing and see... You can see how productive people are. Productivity. What is your productivity value? Where is that coming from? Also, can I not see it from this? Oh no, it's down here. We have happiness. My face is kind of covering it. Hang on. Move myself a little bit. Total happiness, 249 out of 1,000. That seems like not a lot of happiness. And then education rate also affects productivity. 15% productive. It's not a lot of productive. Mating rate low. Resting speed 100%. Monthly happiness points. Cooler happiness points. And decoration happiness points. Okay. So I want to build stuff around these in order to grant more happiness points from the things. Okay, sure. Each house has a reproduction possibility based on the mating rate. Low. What does low mean? Doesn't mean anything. Fine. Low. Let's build a science hub. Right here. That sounds like a great place to build a science hub. That's a lie. It sounds like a terrible place to build a science hub. The seals are back in the food storage again. At least seal noises are a noise I'm familiar with. Alright, and then this needs people working at it. So I guess I will assign a worker. Boom. Alright, now I gotta get that worker producing some science points. Science points are coming pretty quickly. I'm on board. Eight science points. I really wish the tutorial paused while the dialogues were up, and I didn't have to do it manually. We have a science hub and adequate science points to unlock new buildings, technologies, and improvements from the science menu. Okay. Another wave. We're just... forget that science points. Now we're talking about newcomers. Build a newcomer ramp. Oh. I see. I have to use the science points to unlock the newcomer ramp. Okay. An entrance for new penguins to join you. I see. Nobody can get onto my iceberg. So I gotta build a ramp so new penguins can just slide on in. Alright, I have unlocked a newcomer ramp. I suppose let's build... So technology and defense is newcomer ramp? Wouldn't it be... I guess not housing exactly. Requires plastic, wood, and garbage. It's a good thing I have a bunch of plastic, wood, and garbage. I wonder where any of these materials come from. I completed the first tutorial. Heck yeah. New penguins can join your settlement with the help of the newcomer ramp. Love it. All right, next tutorial. Why are the penguin noises so long? Why so much penguin noise? Many buildings require energy. Let's build an energy generator. Okay. Energy. Oh, look at all the different things that you could use energy. They all require unlocks. That's fine. I get it. Wind turbine. You want me to build it here? Oh, you want me to build it over here? Okay, sure. Oh yeah, you can see what has... This is a existing wind turbine and is providing power to these buildings. These buildings need power. This still isn't going to provide power to that. All right, whatever. We got 6 penguins now. It's 1 more penguin than last time. And 1 homeless penguin. Oh, because there's no power. I got it. I understand. When there is an energy required building within the interaction area of the energy generator, it's automatically activated. When there's an energy shortage, it's automatically paused. Food production. Trawling dock is a place to catch krill, fish, and squid with the help of nets. All right. Functional if only in the interaction area of an energy generator or an active cooler. That is a really awkward sentence. It's got gears. What do the gears do? +8? Does that gear match anything else in the UI? Nothing obvious. Maybe it'll explain after I build it. 13? That's... Whoa! This number changed drastically. And the game was paused the whole time. 26? Apparently if I do this enough times, the number just goes up? That seems like a bug. Alright, plus 293 of whatever that thing is. Weird. Hopefully it's just a visual bug, and I'm not actually gaining resources by moving the tooltip around. What do we think that thing is, that icon? Is that a cooler happiness point? Maybe it's a snowflake instead of a gear? Unclear. Alright, now I gotta send people to work at it. Okay, that's fine. Oh, you want me to assign just 1 worker? Alright, 1 worker. Killer seal? It's a regular seal. It's not a killer seal. There are killer whales. But the seals are only thieves. They're pacifists. They just come in and steal my food and leave. So they're not like murderers. They're just bums. But they do just come into my food storage and eat something and then walk out. Not under the protection of a defense tower against killer whales. That does seem like it would be a problem, doesn't it? So it's producing krill? Can I choose what it's producing here? Ah, I have to spend science in order to produce the other things. Okay. If you unlock with the required science points, that's exactly what I just said. 5 food types you can provide for your penguins, and each gives different happiness points to the penguins. Oh yeah, somebody played Timberborn is like, wow, this game is cool, but imagine if it had penguins. Food storage keeps food up to 1,500 amount. Somebody for whom English is not a first language played Timberborn and was like, yeah, but what if it had penguins? Hungry penguins eat the best food. The best food, huh? That's what they eat? Not the food that makes them happiest? Maybe that is the best food. Maybe the best food makes them happiest. Why am I building a small food storage when one clearly already exists? All right, whatever. Oh, because this way it's going to be closer to the food production? That's fair. Here comes another seal. It's non-stop with these assholes. Alright, become primary. How's the city building? We're doing tutorials! If hungry penguins are in the interaction area of a food stand... They eat in the food stand and get extra happiness points. Otherwise, they eat on the ground and are unhappy. You gotta make them a table and chairs, and then also have them be near enough to the table and chairs that they can path to the table and chairs, and no, I'm not mad about RimWorld. Food stand serves food for penguins. Okay, I'm on board. Food stand. Alright. And somebody works at the food stand and serves people food at the food stand, and that's better than them needing to go into the food storage and pick up their own food. Like a chump. Is the tutorial good so far? Oh boy. It's probably appropriately explaining concepts, but I have had complaints. I have had numerous complaints so far. You gotta bring over more wood. They can carry 8 at a time, it looks like. And somebody's gotta work here. Food stand worker takes the best food from the closest storage. Cool. Penguins are using high-tech coolers that create extra ice for an area. Also, there's penguin noises. There are so many penguin noises. Cooler that creates extra ice for an area. That's what it said. Basic cooler. Penguins do not lose their health when they are in the Do penguins just constantly lose health otherwise? Oh no. And it also makes houses better at housing. It makes people happier. Oh, that's not a lot of interactive area. Okay. We figure out what that... We still haven't figured out what that gear means, did we? Why do I have that one house lacking electricity? Your guess is as good as mine. I built stuff where it told me to, alright? I didn't have any choice in the matter. Alright, go build this cooler. Alright, it's got some seafood mixes here. Stuff gets built really fast, and I don't know if that is real or if that is tutorial. Coolers create extra ice for their interaction area. This is the same sentence like the 5th time now. Provide energy for other buildings except for other coolers. Oh, they provide energy. Coolers provide energy rather than use energy. Due to increased outside temperatures, penguins get sick when out of a building or an interaction area of an active cooler. When the health bar is empty, they get sick and search for herbs or medicines. Are you sick? Your health is 92%. But you're fully rested. That's cool. What about these pangies? The animations are cute. I'll give them that. Oh, this provided power also. So now this is powered. It's not unpowered anymore. Apparently, making something cold is just as good as giving it electricity. Alright, what am I doing? I'm building an herbs collector. Somebody's got to collect herbs. And we're building it here. What the hell is this number? Honestly, what is going on here? It's just going up when my mouse is in the interaction area. I don't... This is so weird. This is so weird. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like it goes down when I move it out of this area, and it goes up when I move it into this area, but it's by an inconsistent amount. So the number just keeps going up. And I guess like the positioning here was like it locked it into position, so it was like it was bouncing back and forth a bunch, I guess. That was weird. Anyway, build this thing. I still don't know what that number means. I guess at some point I should try and figure out what that number means, maybe? Oh, this is a 100 health seal. It's an even bigger seal. Can we not stop the seals? I guess I don't know how to build towers yet. Maybe I'll eventually learn how to stop seals. Now we got somebody working at the herb factory. Herbs collector collects herbs. A sick penguin can recover with the help of 2 herbs. And this can store up to 8 herbs. And it's collecting them real fast. Sick penguin can recover with the help of 2 herbs or 1 medicine. Pharmacy is a place to keep herbs and medicine up to 2,000 amount. They really need to get a native English speaker on this project. All right, so we're building a pharmacy now to hold all of the herbs. Okay, I love it. Let's make it the primary pharmacy. Absolutely. Roads? Roads cost gold and enable faster walking speed for penguins. Okay, where am I building the roads? Just anywhere? Okay. I see. I can drag it out and then confirm once I have dragged out enough road. When you dismantle a road, you get 100% refund of its cost. Great. I love it. The road is very slightly lighter white than the white of the snow. That's... Sure, I believe it. Hey, finally teaching me to throw spears at seals. Great. Ice Spear Tower attacks any thief seal in range. Okay. A tower where a penguin can produce ice spears and then attack killer whales and seals that come within range. Penguins in the defense tower never leave their workplace for their personal needs. Oh. Never? What seems like that would be bad for them. Oh, the building's kind of big. I guess not. I guess it's one space. But that's big enough to cover the small food storage in its range. Great. And now somebody's going to get to work here, and then he'll never leave. And he's making ice spears to throw at the seals. Just like that. Perfect. That didn't count for attack thief seals, I guess. Produced herbs. That's good. Probably. I guess I gotta wait for another thief seal to show up and get attacked. Now that we have produced enough ice spears. Got him. Oh, I earned gold for killing seals? Wow, what a deal. What a sniper! He's so good at attacking. Check the calendar to see if a group of seals... Yeah, I did see the group of seals. Penguins in the defense towers never leave their workplace for their personal needs. That is the second time you have mentioned this. Is that... Do I need to be paying attention then? A killer whale is approaching. That sounds bad. Ice Cannon Tower attacks any killer whale within the range if there is an available ice ball. Ice Cannon Tower. Okay. The person working these buildings tends to be the one to move the stuff from one building to another. So the distance between the building and its storage is actually maybe one of the biggest deals for logistics. Ah, the primary warehouse is the one where we want the roads. The roads do seem to make a big deal, and the penguins are absolutely not prioritizing roads when they are traveling from one place to another. Like, if the road is there, they'll use it, and if their pathfinding finds a different path, they'll use that different path instead. They don't care about roads. And this requires snow blocks. Good thing I have a bunch of snow blocks. See, they keep going up here and around. Like, they keep taking this path instead of this path. So I guess that means I need more roads. Big whale! Shoot it! My poor trawling dock. Wow, the whale is big. Completely destroyed. Killer whale is leaving, but will be back very soon. The same whale? Killer whale destroyed your building. As you see, you need more and better defense towers against killer whales. Okay, I can see where killer whale attacks are. Defense menu. Killer whale, 0 killed. In the defense menu, you can see a list of your defense towers and the total number of killer whales and seals that you've killed. Yeah, okay. Cool. Tutorial 3. Decorations provide extra happiness points. Okay. Build a vase. You want me to build it over here? You got it, buddy. And that'll provide extra decoration happiness points for my lodges. Kind of strange they didn't let me kill the whale. Yeah, I killed a bunch of seals, but not the whale. Residents in the houses that are within the range of any decoration will collect extra happiness points. That is a weird way of phrasing that. Click on a decoration, you can see a list of the houses, and I've clicked on OK without reading the rest of the prompt. Build a carousel so that child penguins can have fun. A revolving machine with model leopard seals on which child penguins ride for amusement. Wow, just normalizing seal presence. Normalizing the presence of predators in a penguin's life. Alright, a fun building. Which presumably helps the kid's house be happier. But we'll see. I hear them seal noises. Don't think I don't hear your seal noises. Shoot you with an ice spear. When the fun bar is empty, this place can be visited if the penguin is in the interaction area and there is an available seat. Okay. Each visit brings extra happiness points. An ice rink. Fun for adult penguins. Yeah, alright. That could be fun for adult penguins. That sounds like appropriate adult penguin fun. Are the kids riding the... Do we even have kids? We do have kids. The kids are resting. The kids are resting and also pretty unproductive. I guess it's nighttime for penguins. Is there even a day-night cycle in this game? I think penguins just go rest whenever they feel like resting. What is this penguin doing? When the fun bar is empty, this place can be visited if the penguin okay. When the fun bar is empty, the place can be visited if the penguin is in the interaction area. And now you want me to build a temple. Oh, that's a decent-sized interaction area, actually. I'm kind of surprised. Community. Temple. Requires a bunch of snowballs. Spirituality bar. Okay, there's a fun bar and a spirituality bar and kind of a lot of bars. Each visit brings 2 happiness points. Total number of visitors. Productivity is the average of happiness and education percentages. Let's build a school for lovely child penguins, but not for ugly child penguins. Those child penguins are on their own. Only the pretty ones can get educations. School educates child penguins until they reach 50% education level. It's 2 happiness points. And this is getting decoration happiness, but not cooler happiness. And this doesn't apply happiness directly to the lodge. It applies happiness to the visitors whenever they visit. Okay. A school for babies. Builder penguins, please build a school for babies. Still just resting? Why aren't they playing at the... I guess their fun bar is not empty. They don't have a spirituality bar, though. Not like these penguins. Oh, I see. Kids want to have fun. They have a fun bar. Adults, also want to have fun. Spirituality is an added bar for adults that is different from the other bars that are only available for kids. Interesting. Only adults can have spirituality. Okay. Only adults can be fully actualized. Child penguins get an education at a school until they reach 50% education level. After that, they look for a high school to continue their education. Please be careful with spending your gold. We need a treasury to store the gold. But I have a treasury to store the gold. Presumably. Okay, yeah, but let's build another one. If you say so, buddy. These thief seals keep thieving my food. How dare they? Make this building the primary treasury. Okay. Must be enough space for gold. Otherwise, penalty reputation points will be applied. Reputation points? What the hell is a reputation point? Oh, reputation score is... Ask and ye shall receive, I suppose. Reputation score is the overall evaluation of your settlement. The score depends on your settlement's happiness, education, gold, fun, resting, spirituality, meals, decorations, coolers, and public happiness. So all of the things. That's this. Oh god. Temporary. 2 more sections check your positive and negative temporary points. The remaining time and the reason for each temporary point can be seen on the list. Okay. Profile menu. I wasn't done looking at the I guess I'm done looking at the reputation menu. Okay. Profile menu shows the ranking in the United Penguin Kingdom. On this menu, you can also see the minimum requirements to reach a higher settlement level or to keep the current settlement levels. Higher settlement levels unlock new sections on the science menu. Okay. Tutorial village. Ranking in the United Penguin Kingdom. Oh, it's just a village. I guess all of these are different villages? Arbitrary different villages? Each evaluation is made at the end of the year, then shown in the annual report with your yearly performance in detail. Reach a higher settlement or keep the current one. Okay. And as a village, I have access to a certain number of techs. And if I reach 1500, I'll become a city, and then I'll have access to different numbers of techs. Badges! Active for a year if the requirements are met at the end of the year. Each badge has some requirements and rewards. Okay, badge menu. Please go to the main menu and start a new game to build the best penguin settlement ever. Thanks. Why not let me look at the screen you had me open? Whatever. Start a new game. Then I can look at all the screens. Normal? Hard? Survival? We're definitely starting it hard. Especially given that this game is only going for a year. Map 1? Oh, map 1 it is. Okay. Well, look at this nerd. I love it. All right, perfect. How do I pause? I can't pause yet? Okay. Click a building. Okay, we have to place all of these at the beginning. Huddle center? All right, we do need a builder's hut. So this just gets placed. What is a huddle center? Meeting zone where you can call all your penguins in the settlement to come together for a celebration. Neat. All of this stuff can be rebuilt. Ready to start. Thanks. And also it is basically free to deconstruct. Once I figure out whatever else I'm doing. Okay. So we have some amount of homeless penguins. Roads exist. I have a treasury. And I have a reputation. I'm going to look at this thing now. Average happiness score in this category. Reputation score of this thing. Which is the same as the average happiness score. The reputation value of gold is 1/10 of your total gold. So as I spend more gold, I will lose reputation. Okay. Okay. Badges? You only get badges at the end of the year, and then it unlocks specific stuff? So there's no badges in the demo because the demo lasts exactly a year anyway. So I'm not going to worry about it. All right, how much materials do I have? If I look at my warehouse, I start with a bunch of resources, actually. That's pretty cool. I definitely don't know how to acquire any more of these resources, for the record. None of these resources were explained in the tutorial. Exactly 0 resources. I guess there's a snow block maker, a recycling station that... Okay, yeah, I can collect garbage from the ocean and then form plastic and wood from the garbage. Stone and metal also just collected from the ocean. Gold collector extracts gold from the ocean? What a deal. What about snow blocks? Snow blocks are easy. You just make snow blocks. All right, so we need houses for everybody. I have 6 adults and 3 kids. So we're gonna need housing and power. Uh-oh. Right, that's roads. Science. Energy and coolers. Where is the cooler? Here. Must be unlocked with an basic cooler? Basic cooler for science. Okay, so we'll start with power. Extra 5 productivity for the production buildings in its interaction area. Ah. Okay, so that was definitely just a tooltip issue. Productivity is being granted by the wind turbine. All right, let's start with housing. I'm going to need 1 kid's house and I'm going to say 3 lodges. Can I build there? No, but I can build there. Okay. So things need to have space around them. You can't build like right next to each other. But the space around them can overlap. That's what the white squares are. Do I have any decorations? Not without science. Okay, it's fine. All right, if I build that instead, X to dismantle. Can I build that? That's not in range, that is in range. So I could do that. But that's messy and I don't like it. So we'll build them all in a row. And then we'll also build 1x a kid's house as far away as possible. All right, get to building. I have a task. Oh. As you can guess, our lovely penguins need to rest. Adult and child penguins live in different houses when the rest bar is empty, etc. If the task is completed on time, 10 temporary rep points will be awarded for 6 months. Sure. Well, it's exactly the thing that I thought I was going to need, and it gives me some seafood for it. Cool. Oh, also, we're just immediately building an ice spear tower. Stay the hell away from my food, please. Oh, but it needs to be powered. Terrible news. Where did I build my food? Small food storage is here. And I can't dismantle it until I build another small food storage somewhere else. But this is in range of my small food storage, so I could build this here, and then it's easy to dismantle later on if I want to do something else, so that's good. Ah, okay. So it was sped up for the tutorial. Construction is a little bit slower than I thought it was going to be, or than it appeared to be. Presumably, we're not going to get any seals until the group of seals here, as opposed to them just showing up constantly like they did in the tutorial. Why would they do that in the tutorial then? Can I prioritize? Yes. Build that wind turbine, since everything needs power. Ah, but multiple penguins can work on a place at the same time. So that helps too. Oh, there's those seals. Yeah, there's no way we're killing the first seal. Just literally impossible. I guess I could have prioritized these buildings slightly differently and it would have worked. Maybe. Unclear. But instead, we are just losing things. It ate my seafood mix, the jerk. So it sounds like this isn't a variety thing like it is in Timberborn. It's just, the better food is just strictly better. And penguins will always want the better food. Oh, penguins are sick. They ran out of health real quick. Wow. No health and no rest. All right. And then we definitely need a science hub. And the science hub also needs to be powered. Resting. When the health bar is empty, they get sick and search for herbs or medicines. Yep. Everybody's resting because they are tired. Understandable. Resting is slow? I guess rest speed is a thing that improves with better housing? Yeah, resting speed 100%, 120%, 160%, 190% at the top end. Unlocked with an exploration. I wonder what an exploration is. Watching where people's travel paths are. 200, holy crap. I got bonus rep points, plus 10. A lot of places where I could earn rep. And now we have a kid's house for kids. Cool. Oh yeah, each successively higher food produces more happiness. Gathering the needs. Don't like that phrasing either. And I have to periodically let them out so they can go take care of their personal needs. Oh yeah, this production is a lot slower than it was in the tutorial also. Okay, understood. All right, what is the next thing I think I need? What can I currently build? I could move some of this stuff. I could build a trawling dock, which I probably want to put my food storage right next to, except for the fact that seals exist. Oh, it doesn't snap to position. Like, I have to get the positioning exactly right. Oh, that's awkward, figuring out which of these tiles are water and which ones aren't. Like, this is right, but here... Huh. Right? Like, look at these two. This tile specifically is not water? Like, and now this doesn't work because, man, that's weird. That's weird. What else can I build right now? Huddle Center. What's up with the Huddle Center? Meeting zone where you can call all your penguins in the settlement to come together for a celebration. You can make your first huddle up when your settlement is at least 1 year old, so never. Great. I don't have access to any coolers yet. Coolers do need power. And the cooler makes houses happier. Extra 7 productivity. Solar panels just strictly better than wind turbines? Sure. No, lower interaction diameter, but higher productivity. But this is strictly better than a solar panel. 1711. And the double wind turbine is better than all of the other things. Every single other thing. $19.15, and yeah, so stuff is just strict improvements as you get past the beginning. The solar panel is not a strict improvement over the wind turbine, but once you get to double wind turbine, this supersedes everything. 2017 and 1618, but also the sizes are different. This is 3x3. This is 5x1. Oh, this has to be built on the edge. Interesting. It's kind of inefficient. And it's more expensive? Wave Energy Station sucks. Community stuff I can't. Fun I can't. And decorations I can't. But it sounds like that stuff is all pretty important. Like, I'm going to want all of those things. You gonna be able to knock this one out? Good job, buddy. One more? Before it steals my food? Nope. I was out of spears. I didn't have enough spears. Naturally, penguins could get hungry too. Okay. 15 temp rep. If I can catch build a trawling dock and produce krill. I love it. Sounds fine. Kind of figures that would be the next thing I should do. Build this here. And it's going to need power. I don't know where to build this. Like, I don't know where I'm going to want to power things. Probably in this area. Seems likely. God, he got away with his life, too. Unbelievable. And the science is very slowly accruing. This needs to be built, and once this is built, we'll have appropriate power for the trawling dock. And then we need to make somebody work there. I guess one of the builders is going to work there. Waterside building is under protection against killer whale attacks. How you doing, by the way? It looks like you're actually, like, none of your bars are being reduced by working in the tower, which is interesting. You're resting at home. Okay. I guess that's allowed. And I don't have any spirituality or fun, so maybe that should be a focus. Successful kill. Thank God. What produces spirituality? I guess temple is the cheapest spirituality producer? Alright. I'm going to need to make some more snow blocks, though. Likewise, I am going to need to gather resources. This shows how much of each resource I have. The garbage collector is going to require wood, stone, and metal. And then I'm going to need to make the things that... Yeah, if you run out of any one of these resources, are you just screwed? Like, the plastic recycling station requires garbage. Or rather, okay, so the wood recycling station requires garbage, but the garbage collector requires wood. So, concerning. I have concerns. This newcomer ramp might actually be the best idea for a first start, but we also need we need people to work these buildings is the other problem. You do get 100% back if you dismantle something. That's true. So you'd never lose your resources, presumably. But you might need to shuffle them around a bit in order to get resources back for something. But I am burning snow blocks to make spears. And then there is defense. So the only defenses I have is this ice spear tower, which is 50 damage a shot, and the ice cannon tower. The ice cannon tower dealt more damage, but only attacks killer whales, doesn't attack seals. The metal spear tower attack killer whales and seals. Okay, cool. But I have to unlock it with an exploration, and I have no idea what an exploration is. Exploration Center. Produces exploration points to reach other settlements and new lands. Neat. How fast do they lose health? Wow. That kind of gets chunked pretty quickly. Alright, let's start getting some newcomers in here. That needs more science. Alright, I will wait until I have 12 science to build my newcomer ramp. Annual objectives will be received at the end of this year. Ah, when they when stuff no longer matters. Okay. See this asshole. This asshole's gonna make it too, because of the positioning. I'm gonna need another ice spear tower out here to if I actually want to protect my food. Also, the dude who was supposed to be throwing spears left to go steal more snow blocks. So there wasn't... That's a problem. There wasn't anybody throwing spears. We're definitely going to need a snow block maker. But I'm pretty sure we need more people first. Yeah, see, they just follow this weird path here. Whatever. Let it go. Three new penguins are coming in 3.1 months. Oh my god, that's so long. I guess we're just not gonna have new penguins for a while? Unfortunate. Yeah, get him! Get got. Okay, so I am slowly, very slowly, trading snow blocks for gold by killing seals. I get, like, bounties on killing seals, which is kind of funny. Alright, so next thing we're making is a snow block maker, since I am out of snow blocks. And then I can make an ocean garbage collector. Okay. Oh, there's other stuff that's not just unlocks. I can, like, spend science on making my building, on giving passives to my buildings. And then I need to be a city before I can get anything past this stuff. My first decoration unlocks after I unlock my basic cooler. What is a village hall? Request food, medicine, materials, and gold from the king. Temporary penalty rep points. I see. I can trade rep for materials. Temporary rep for materials. Which, honestly, great. Completed my task. I got some fish, some krill, and some gold. Oh, well, this seal is not long for this world, so that's good. That'll resolve that problem. Hey, Pengy grew up! So the next thing we're doing is Snowblock Maker at 3 more points. Pengy grew up with no education. This is not the smartest of Pengys. I can see that his education is 10.8%. I don't know what that means. I think it's not good. I think that's a low number. That sounds like not a lot of education. So he's not very productive. But maybe future Pengys would be more productive. We're out of snow blocks. Yes, I understand. We're about to fix that problem. So now I can build a snow block maker from plastic, stone, and metal, of which I have some. And it needs power. That's fine. I want it to be over here anyway. Oh no. It's getting negative production by moving in and out of the tooltip area. Ah, my production bonus! Okay, actually, very slightly different. I think that's fine, but I want it rotated this way. Presley was born. New babbies. Ah, welcome to the village. Born and immediately kicked out to the kid's house. You don't get to live with your parents. You go to the kid's house. This is not how penguin society actually works. There's also nothing for these kids to do because my town is crap. Total happiness 10 from public happiness. Ah, because the Huddle Center is giving everybody a little bit of happiness. But otherwise, you get happiness over time somehow? New task. Produce 6 science points. Accept! I'm on it. Leave my food alone! Alright, snow block maker. Needs someone to make snow blocks. The snow blocks are going to go back to the warehouse. Oh, I should have just done it here, huh? Instead of next to the tower. But then I'd need to produce more power over here. Ooh, that's nifty. Sure. 2.7 months. Waiting for the needs. Do not like that phrasing. Yeah, there's no way we're killing this seal. Waste of spears, to be honest. Wow, still got 3 shots on it. That's pretty good. Snow block production extremely low. Alright, actually, since I have learned that it's not going to go from here to place. Yeah, he's coming out to get snow blocks from here. Oh, that's the reward for... Okay, no, that's fine. I want to move this tower is the other thing I want to do. Like, if I'm going to build an appropriate defense tower, kind of want it to be closer to the thing it's defending. That's valid. Oh, you need to be not working there. Then I can dismantle it. Right? No, it's fine. This likewise dismantle. And we'll build the snow block maker right next to the facility that it is going to store the stuff in. And we also need a wind turbine to power both of these. This is an unnecessary amount of overlap here. But I don't have a lot of better options for where to build a thing. And the solar panels are at 250 science. I guess I could build the snow block maker here instead. And that lets me put a turbine somewhere out here or something with less random overlap. Oh, and that actually bumps the productivity here. Now this is plus 10. And I can then refund the money on these roads. That's convenient, the way that works. Where did I hope this is facing the right direction. It's facing here. It's as good as it's going to get, I guess. It doesn't matter too much. Let's have the idle pengies not be idle. You're going home. Speed up that walk, I guess. You're stealing my goods and I hate you. There's going to be a bunch of seals in April. And there's going to be a killer whale in August. Okay, yes, I accept. The thing that I am currently in the process of doing. Love it. Frostpunk penguins. It's kind of like Timberborn, except with, at the moment, more straightforward and slightly less interesting mechanics. It looks like there's going to be more mechanics over time, but we're not... this is a demo, so there's only so much mechanics that this is going to have. The full game's not for sale yet, but there is a demo that lasts exactly 1 year of in-game time. And that demo is available for free. So you can take a look and decide whether or not this is a thing you want to put time into on your own. Freezing, thawing mechanic. So one of the things that's happening is, without temperature management stuff, your pengies are just generally losing health all the time. Like, the way this works is penguins have a health mechanic, or a health bar, which is constantly draining anytime you're not inside a building or within the area of a cooler of some kind. And when it runs out, they have to go get herbs. Which I guess is the next thing I need to build, is an herb generator. Ooh, you're so dead. Get him, buddy. Chunk. Alright, so somebody is producing snow blocks. That's great. I love them for that. I have enough science to start, exactly enough science to start on an herb collector. Why is that not allowed? What is that overlapping? It's unclear why some positions work and some positions don't sometimes. Oh, the water. Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, sure. Maybe make a few more snow blocks. Ah, this is what is required to make a snow block. You gotta spin the wheel, and then it eventually turns into a snow block somehow. Cool. Good job spinning wheels. One less builder. One more herb collector, I suppose? And now we need to build a pharmacy next to the herb collector, because that is a much better place for a pharmacy. Because they gotta bring stuff over here. And then once that's done, I can unbuild this pharmacy. Cool. And there's killer whales in August, so we're gonna have to be able to defend ourselves then. I might want another spear tower before April, actually. Get this built first. Maybe one more builder. Just look at all this krill we've got. Not today, my friend. No food for you. Oh, if that had been a 200 health seal, he'd have gotten some food and then died. Which is kind of a terrible combination. Kill him after he takes my food. Oh, a bunch of people are growing up. Get to work. Require your assistance. My god. Nothing about this baby is improved. He's gotten very slightly more happy, but not a lot more happy. Some snow blocks and some squid. Delightful. Presumably from eating is how he has gotten happier. Alright, so make this one primary. And then this can get deconstructed. And the 18 herbs that are here just should show up there automatically. Yep, perfect. Yeah, I think he's gonna take one of my squid and then die on the way out. Jerk. One less of you. One more here. And now, what am I spending my next set of science on? Garbage? Food stand? Decorations? Education? Can I just build education, actually? $19 for a school. Schools are here. I have to build a carousel first. All right. Carousel at 15. Eating makes you happier. Does eating krill make you happier? I bet eating a seafood mix would make you happier than eating krill. If so, you are exactly like my penguins. Beavers never needed any education. They were happier when books were around, though. New task. Ice Spear Tower. Absolutely. I'm on it. That is a thing I am already doing. Squeak, squeak. My scientists are not producing a whole lot of science. Task completed, you damn right. Good job. You get back to work crafting them ice spears. Just look at that Pangy go. Wow, that's actually really cool. Now we get to build a carousel. To unlock it from here, I can't unlock it from the building menu. Alright, the carousel goes over here by the kids. Kids love carousels. We got the kids district at the edge of town. Got to make sure those kids know their place, which is not in the rest of the village. Newcomer ramp. I have, in fact, produced all of the... Okay, yes, absolutely. I am happy to help produce a newcomer ramp. Easy. Already done it. Now we just got to make some more krill. Keep it up, buddy. You're doing great. Did we do it? Is it built? No, they're working on it still. Each visit brings 2 happiness points. Maybe Presley will be allowed to have fun. And also acquire happiness. Where were you? Oh, you went to get food. Understandable. I suppose you're allowed to eat. And then we gotta give him a school. But I'm going to allow him to go have fun for a little bit. There you go. Fun acquired. Wow, how fun. I love this for you. He's all fun to out. So now he just gets to hang out and rest because he's got nothing better to do. Last meal, squid +7. School sounds like a good next step. School is at 19. And seals are forever. Never not seals. Although a group of seals... Click to purchase. Oh, I can purchase a new island when I've ramped up my reputation enough. My reputation has been mostly going down rather than up, I think. Education is garbage. Nobody has any spirituality. Oh yeah, my children are just really unhappy. All of the children are bad off. That's understandable. At least I'm getting free money out of killing these seals. Free. Money that requires a lot of work. A lot of penguin time. Is it 19? Productivity 16%, which is down to low happiness and no education. All right, that checks out. It's working out pretty well. This is going to work out pretty well too. Is school a better idea than garbage collection? I feel like I'm going to need these at some point in the near future. Finished a task. Some more temporary bonus rep. Not bad. We're going to give our kids an education so that they'll be more productive workers. It seems like a good bet. Do I have adult education? Is that a real thing? Library. Ah, library increases the education levels of adult penguins. Okay. Must be unlocked from science. Ah, oh, that's a ways down. Fishing dock allows fishermen to catch fish. Oh, Or I spend more science on a trawling dock upgrade, which means I don't have to build a new building. Also, the cooler is maybe helpful. Ah, sweet. Holland was born. Any indication yet for how a second playthrough would be different? Other than... so far, no. But there are other maps. There are other difficulty levels. But other than that, there's, like, no real randomness there. Or, like, I could choose to change the, change the order in which I unlock things, but at this early in the game, it doesn't seem to make a difference. But also, like, the demo only goes through a year. So once I get through a year, I don't think I'm going to be starting another colony to go through another year. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I would wait until the full game, if I wanted to play the full game. Time to focus on health. I'm on it. I am already focusing on health. With your assistance, I will focus even more on health. I love it. Give me health. I can unlock the schools. Make our children better. Oh, I need more housing. Oh, boy. I also need better housing at some point. It's also difficult to get. Places for non-babies to live. Where is actually better housing? Better housing is in the next level up after I reach city. Okay, so we really got to start working on happiness then and improving my reputation. Temporary rep points are all well and good, but this is where the real meat of all of that is going to be. So maybe a decoration next, now that I have the school? How long do penguins live? Do penguins have, like, a lifetime? Or are they just here forever? They have an age. Mostly my penguins are not that old. So the answer sounds like maybe I might start losing penguins to old age, but not within 1 year of colony. A group of seals is approaching. And clicking on this event does nothing. Where is the group of seals? Group of seals, hello? And I'll have to be able to defend against the killer whale in August. Got some herbs, some dried fish, and some garbage. How lucky. Also, temporary rep boost. Ah, whoa! That's a lot of seals. They'll visit your food storage very soon. They sure will. Okay, it sounds like maybe I wanted a third tower for the seal assault. 15 to 20 year lifespan. Turning into a very penguin learny stream. Well, I am happy that we are all learning about penguins. Oh yeah, I wanted a lot more. All of my dried fish, no! I wanted a lot more defenses than this if I was actually going to defend myself. Jesus Christ. Okay, how many food did I lose? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually really hard to tell here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Lost 16 food. Okay, basic cooler is next. I agree. Man, I finished a quest that gave me a bunch of dried fish right when all of the seals arrived. That was a lot of seals. Seals are billions. That was a lot of seals. Completely unreasonable number of seals. I wanted like 2 or 3 more towers. And even then, I would have not defended myself very well. All right, we have kids learning. That's good. Ongoing school education. Damn right. Get educated. All right, what have I not built that I still can? Everything that I can build, I have built. So the cooler is next. Because that's what the quest is for. Oh, and they're running to get food. Okay. Should build a food stand up here, I guess. Once I unlock food stands. Spend some more gold on roads. Which is actually a reputation hit because I have spent gold, so I have less gold. But it's also easy to buy back. Hungry. Okay, yeah, go eat. No fun or spirituality for adult penguins at the moment. That's not ideal. Should figure out a way to acquire those things. Cooler gives happiness points to houses, so that's good. And also means that penguins walking near the cooler don't lose health. Okay. But the active area for the coolers is not very big. I might want another science hub, actually. I could just build another one, right? Yeah, this isn't going to get any better. That tooltip thing really bugs me. This is in both interaction areas. But I think I'm going to need this space for towers. We'll have one less builder for one more science. Am I out of snow blocks? I'm out of snow blocks. 3 new penguins joined. Wow. Great. Love it. Super good. Good job, newcomer ramp. I don't know if my krill production is keeping pace, so maybe we'll stick another one in the krill producer. That's enough to build a cooler. I would like to unlock this feature. And this needs to, it only works if it has power. Oh man, I actually really wanted this to be more offset because the production range for this is terrible. But also, like, it provides power to things nearby, which is really interesting. Like, I could have built this here, and it would have provided... Oh, no. This is only getting power because this thing already has power. But it kind of extends the power range? That's really weird. Is it cheaper? Like, is that why you might want to do that? 881? No. Not really. Doesn't require a metal, I guess. Yeah, if I had staggered the positions of the houses, then I'd actually be able to get all 4 of the houses in the production range for the cooler. But as is, I can only get 3 of them. Which is not to say that I couldn't just immediately rebuild all the stuff that I wanted to build here and position it appropriately. Do I want to do that? I kind of do, actually. Science hub can get rebuilt here. Now I have a bunch of unhoused poor little idiots. And then we build the cooler. Here, and it hits all of them. Perfect. Prioritize 3 of the lodges once the cooler is built. Absolutely not following the priority list. Missing material? Really? What material are you missing? Snow blocks. Even though I gathered more snow... Huh. Interesting. I guess. Hey, some free snow blocks. That'll help. And now this region is colder for people that are walking around. I'll put a food stand like right in the middle here once I unlock it. That seems like a good idea. Now I have not enough garbage for things. Great. Time to research garbage collection. Let's make sure that people have enough housing, and then I can rearrange how we're prioritizing things. Speaking of, that's a 3, that's a 2, that's a 1. Yep, correct. Inadequate living space. I'm working on it. Actively being worked on. All right, now I can have a few more scientists, and then I can learn how to collect garbage. Since that sure isn't a thing I know how to do at the moment. Carousel's already built, got you covered. Implication being I should not have prioritized it in the order I prioritized it, but whatever. Look at my reputation. My reputation is climbing dramatically now that I am finally getting any kind of education for my citizens. Just a bare minimum of education. Garbage collector's at 19. Yeah, the snowblock business is a bit of a problem. Snow blocks produced and immediately picked up again. Yep. And still not enough snow blocks. I understand. So the roads help, but it's not clear how much the roads help. And also, penguins are happy to cut corners. In a way that does not prioritize roads. definitely making less gold than I am using. I guess each building requires gold in addition to the other things that I'm doing with the buildings. Oh, I have the science. Heck yeah, build a garbage collector. Okay, and I have the materials to build it, which is great. And it's going to need power, which I do not have the resources. Oh no. What is it? Does it not work if it doesn't have power? Functional if only. Functional if only? Oh God, please. Somebody fix this. Hey, I got some garbage for completing a task. Lucky. Good timing on that garbage. I think that's just enough garbage to do the thing I needed. Yeah, not enough for a cooler, but just enough for a wind turbine. Yeah, I'll extend it far enough that it doubles up on the krill. This is a lot of doubling up here, too. I kind of don't need this here. Maybe I will not extend it such that it doubles up on the krill. Put it here. Here. Like, ideally, I'd do this with a cooler. But we'll do this like this for now. And then once I have enough garbage, we'll delete this and replace it with a cooler. We'll follow their path here. Figure out. Do I have enough garbage for this? I should have enough garbage. Should have. It produced 8 garbage. I should have exactly enough garbage. Oh no. I gotta blow something up to get some garbage back. Alright. Well, done. Reserved too. Okay, sure. To rebuild that lodge afterwards, once I have the garbage. Seem to be okay on food. But maybe that's because I have multiple people in the trawling dock. I'll still take one out. I want the garbage quicker. School! Alright, I've done that. School is real. Don't you worry. Missing materials, I'm aware. Okay, so now we'll lose a builder. And a fisher person. And I'll just watch the path they travel and build up a road for them as I figure out where they're trying to get to. How they're trying to get to it. Slow garbage production. Produce garbage faster! Not a thing I was expecting to say. figure out what their path is back to this warehouse. Scarlet. Oh, new baby. Get taught. And then the resources get dumped in batches. Like, they produce until it's at capacity, and then one of the workers will take it to the warehouse. And only once it gets taken to the warehouse is it usable in projects. Interesting. I think while I don't have anything else being built, I can send one of my builders to be a fisher person, a fisher penguin, to produce more fish. Expensive. Speaking of expensive, where am I spending my next set of science points? I might just dump it in the snow block maker, because that's been real slow. I think food stand was the next thing I wanted. Food stand requires some garbage to build, so it'll be a bit before that matters. But also, that needs... Oh, maybe it's a vase? It's probably a vase. Stone. I have no stone. Where does stone come from? The ocean. Stone comes from the ocean at some point. When does stone come from the ocean? I thought... Hold on. Stone resources. Stone extractor. Can you show me where this thing comes from? The stone extractor? None of these things are stone extractors, right? Stone extractor? Plastic recycling? Exploration center? Like, I can learn how to build stone houses with stone I don't have. Where do I learn to... down here? I gotta get all the way up into province before I can unlock stone extractor? Yikes. Where is here? 1500 to get to city. This ranking list is updated at the end of the year. Apparently, I am up against other... Like, these feel very fake. I'm pretty sure none of these are person created. But they're like things I can use to measure myself against, I guess. And I can also see where they where the thresholds are. Like 3500 appears to be the province one. And one of many villages. And really we're all doing poorly is what I'm getting out of this. Task completed! Plastic, snow block, and garbage. Hey, lucky. I needed all of those things. Very close to needing another kid's house, too. So maybe we'll make one of those. And then I need 8 more garbage to replace this with a cooler, which is a thing that I wanted to do. think I wanted food stand. That seems like a thing that would be helpful. Oh, right. I got distracted because I wanted to build a vase, but I can't do that without stone. And I have to be a province before I can have stone. Oof. Oh, but the village hall can request... Yeah, that's probably my next thing. Request resources from village hall. Which is under community. And it produces more public happiness, just like the huddle thing. It doesn't look like it needs power. In fact, I'm not even sure that people need to be able to interact with it. So it could just be over here. And they'll get to it when they can. I only have one builder. No wonder this stuff is going slow. I think I can maybe afford to send Lexi out into the world here. That's interesting. Putting somebody into the tower bumps all their things to 100. So if I really wanted to micromanage, I could assign people to the tower to fill all their need bars, and then kick them out of the tower and send them back to whatever it was they were doing. That doesn't seem worthwhile. New task. Food stand. Yeah, I figured food stand might be next. But building a food stand is going to be difficult because of the garbage requirements. All right, now we have room for more adults when I eventually have adults. This doesn't require garbage at all. Oh, convenient. Annual support payment. The King of the United Penguin Kingdom has sent 77 gold as your annual support payment. The gold amount was calculated by considering your reputation. Oh, it's literally 1/10 of my reputation. So the more reputation I have, the more gold I have. But also gold directly contributes to reputation, which is interesting. So the king gave me 1/10 of my reputation in gold, so it's just an automatic 1% boost to my reputation because 1/10 of my gold goes to my reputation. So that's kind of cool. Just need snow blocks now. We have enough garbage. None of it is reserved either. So I might be able to build that cooler now? Can, in fact, build that cooler. Cannot, however, build the cooler in a way that it will provide power to the thing over here. So I guess we'll just leave the wind turbine up. Well, let's unlock food stand then. I was looking at the food stand. It's got an interaction area. Not enough room to build it here, huh? 3x1. I wanted to build it up here so it was more convenient for like the kids and the little idiots over here. But I guess this is the best I can do if that's what I want to do. I was hoping to build it like right in here, but with the position of the cooler and everything, that doesn't work. I think it does work if I had been more optimal with the wind turbine. Like I could push the wind turbine back a space, but at this point, that's a lot of rebuilding. I don't want to have to do that. So that's going to be a next time thing. But I'll remember that this happened. In the meantime, we'll just build it up here. And that'll be more convenient for my idiots over here too. How am I doing on herbs and stuff? Decent chunk of herbs. Maybe I'll stop getting more herbs and build this thing faster. It's been taken. The garbage. A group of seals is approaching. Oh no. I forgot about that. Okay, well, one out here. Get in there. And I can't build another tower, can I? How expensive are these things? Require a bunch of garbage I don't have? Like literal garbage that I do not possess? Unfortunate. It's like, once again, I could crash this. I could cancel both of these. And then I'd have enough garbage to build that tower, probably. Is that what I want? I don't think I have enough time. Also, actually, it's not going to be enough garbage. That would be 12 garbage, and I need 16. Garbage! The amount of garbage that I am collecting from the garbage collector is an insufficiency of garbage. Oh, this is a much smaller group of seals. Oh, I take it back. This is a similarly sized group of seals. But it's a little bit more staggered, maybe? Big if true. Well, the target acquisition time on these idiots is quite high. Well, there goes all of my krill. Maybe not all of my krill, but quite a lot of my krill. I think I lost like 15 krill. It's not too bad, actually. Could have been way worse. I don't even need you there. It's not even helpful. Until I start building another thing. Until I have the resources to build another thing. Which is waiting for people to finish doing what they're doing and then dump their resources. Which takes 4 goddamn ever. Productivity boosts. I need happier pengies! You ran out of spears. Are you kidding me? Your timing. Your timing. I could make another snow block maker. And that might be an appropriately helpful solution to the problem. that would assist, in fact. And would give my workers something to do when they're not sitting around not building anything. Adelie was born. Get educated, nerd. Become as nerd. Good thing this didn't take any garbage. Another group of seals? Oh, heck. I was really unprepared for this. They'll visit your food storage very soon. They sure will. Building construction is halted. I understand. I'm aware. No spears! Terrible. Yeah, this isn't going to do anything. We're just going to lose all of it. Out of snow blocks. It's completely unreasonable. Also, killer whales coming in 2 months? How do I stop a killer whale? News tower. Each news you read gives you temporary reputation points. Yeah, I can't get any better defense until I'm a city. So, it's just build some more towers and hope. Alright, well, if you're not going to do anything relevant, then build stuff, I guess. And we're just going to lose food, I guess. That's just going to have to be fine. Then I can request materials. Build the food stand, please. I guess we're building the village hall first. That's fine. That's okay. It's a lot of seal pelts getting away. True. Yeah, I need more tower defense. I need more resources is the problem. I ran out of snow blocks, and you need snow blocks in order to throw snow spears. It's kind of a problem. Resources. So we're just gonna commit more of my idiots to building the thing. And we're just gonna be feeding seals this whole time. We're just going to not defend ourselves, I guess. Village hall completed. Request help from the king. Absolutely. And it's temporary penalty points for 10 months. That's fine. I'm not making it to the next level of rep anyway. Give me some stone and some snow. 180 penalty rep points. That's so much penalty rep. I don't know if this is a bad idea. I guess also send me some seafood. Why not? The king has accepted your help request, and everything on the list has been transported to your settlement. Cool. And it's one help request a year. I see. Interesting. It's instant, huh? Look, if I look at this dude, right? Look at his bars. And if I say... stop working there. Start working here. Instantly fully filled. Go back to working here, and it stays filled. That is a very weird way to have that be set up. Okay. We're going to need a bunch of towers out here for defense. So I'm just going to trash this. And start building some more towers. And in the meantime, throw some points away at making my snow blocks come in a little bit faster. Completed my task on time. Lucky. Such a big reputation hit for accepting aid. Yep. Alright, so I gotta get somebody working at the food stand in order for the food stand to give me any value. Which is a bit of a bummer. There's not that many pengies in my village. Presley's the oldest, 6.4 months. Yeah. It takes a year for kids to become old enough to contribute. His fun is at 0. Maybe you should go have more fun, buddy. What if instead of hating life, you went to have more fun? I think we can afford to have one less krill producer also. Seems fine. We can afford to have one less scientist, actually. There we go. I'm going to need more snow blocks. Going to need more everything, it turns out. No problem. Oh, it's so much metal for the towers. Oh, no. Ice rink is next? Tell me more about Ice Rink. On time in 2.5 months? 2.5 months I feel I can cover. Sure. But we're not gonna have the garbage for it. Not soon. Garbage production is god-awful. And now I don't have the metal for these. Okay. Yeah, it's literally impossible. Unless I requested metal, which I neglected to do. And metal's even further down the list. Yep, metal detector. You have to have a detector to detect metal. Of course. That sounds like where metal would come from. Wow, these, the materials are pretty rough, actually. The material requirements for the various buildings, considering how hard it is to get access to those materials. Ice Rink doesn't need metal, notably. It does need plastic. Can I afford to build another garbage collector? That also requires metal. Damn it. God, killer whales are this month? And I have exactly one tower out here? I'm just going to lose a building, is what's going to happen. That's unfortunate. I wonder if I can dismantle it while the whale is attacking it. Why is a thief eating your food such a happy alert noise? Alright, I can get some metal back by dismantling this and put that into one of the other towers, I guess. I need 23, but it doesn't need to be now. What else can I dismantle? You dismantle the carousel for enough metal for another tower. Okay. Oh, a bunch of metal from the science ones. Okay, great. And everybody build. Build, build, build. How much does it cost to build another builder's hut? I don't have the penguins to build another builder's hut. Like, I could do it, but I'd be taking penguins away from required. Like, I'm already taking penguins away from required things. Oh, Jesus. Already? Yeah, this didn't get up in time. Terrible news. Alright, well, all of this doesn't matter then. It's got ice spears in it. I just need you to get into the building. Can't dismantle this building. Cool, I'm just gonna lose it. That's great. I love that. Love that for me. Yeah, there's no way I keep this building. 50 damage a shot? Yeah, no chance. I had the right idea. I just really wasn't prepared for it. Destroyed ocean garbage collector. Yep, I'm aware. Alright, we'll build this tower back up. And rebuild the garbage collector. And build the science thing. Need a science hub. And I guess rebuild the carousel. It's a lot of work. Prioritize this, please. I mean, prioritize this first, and then prioritize the garbage collector. This went poorly. Oh, there's more killer whales in September. Okay, so maybe I do need to... Alright. I have a month to get there, though. So we got time. Time. Where is here? We'll see what I actually have the metal for. I guess this needs to be built faster. And the science hub needs to be built faster also. Cool. One less fisher penguin to make more garbage. We can probably afford to cut back on snowmakers, given that I got a bunch of that support from the king. So as new buildings get built, we can staff them from not my builders for now. And then if this had been one space back, I think I could have supported a lodge. No, I couldn't have supported another lodge in there, but I could have supported a food stand in there. It's already September. Wow, time moves quicker than I expected it to. You gotta get those snow blocks up and running. I think I have the materials for another spear tower. But I don't think it'll get built in time. So when this finishes, that's 2 blocks at a time? 2 blocks at a time. Okay. Yeah, with that extra point in the science, I actually am feeling pretty good about my my snow block makers. So you can go do something more useful, like finish building things. Get this thing built in time to actually help defend against killer whales. Not that it'll be a whole lot of defense, honestly. 2 towers is not enough towers. But without more metal, my options are really limited here. Blowing up this tower to rebuild another tower is slow enough that it's probably not useful. In fact, trying to build another tower at this point is probably not useful. Like, I don't think it'll get built in time for the next killer whale attack. And it'll require me to blow something else up and go back and forth again, which is really awkward. This one's not defended? You telling me this doesn't have the reach to defend that? It's weird. Why would B open up the science menu? That's an interesting choice. Am I even gonna get this ice rink done? Buildings is Z. Oh, because it's Z. I see. It's... Wait. What the hell? It's not even all of the things in a row? X is deconstruct, and V is deconstruct roads. So, it's Z for buildings, and B for science, and C for roads. That's so weird. Alright, whatever. Z, I guess, is what I was looking for. What are the materials? Added garbage. That's some real garbage. Is there a garbage productivity? Because that would be a great thing to have. I guess there is, but it's down here. Terrible news. I guess I should have requested that the king give me metal, in addition to everything else the king was getting me. 2 new pengies, huh? Here we go. Yeah, here it comes. Rest in Penguin. Hopefully it doesn't attack the one that's not defended. Both of these hit the other 3 buildings. Actually, what I could do is just immediately dismantle this, keep the resources, and rebuild it once the thing is gone. There we go. Oh, and it's the same killer whale. That's convenient. I'm not sure if this will kill. 1,000 health is much more manageable than 2,000, though. That actually looks like this might work. No, I'm losing this newcomer ramp. I'm wondering if I get the resources back from it, though. What does it take to build a newcomer ramp? Garbage, plastic, and wood? Okay. Watch the garbage, plastic, and wood. No. Those resources are just actually lost. That's fine. Probably. And then I will still need the herb collector. That would be under protection, but I'd have to rebuild the pharmacy. Awkward. Awkward. I want to move the pharmacy 1 space over, but I got to rebuild the thing entirely. I have to build it somewhere else. Like somewhere else completely. Deconstruct this one, build the new one 1 space over, and like swap twice in order to make it work. Awkward. I guess I want you working here until we have all the ice spears for next time. Then I can shift you over to doing something else. Penguins are coming in December. All right. Oh, yeah, I definitely need the herbs, too. Okay. I want this to work. I guess that means I am moving the thing, even though that's very awkward to do. Rebuild the pharmacy here, and then because I want the pharmacy to be here exactly. And that requires building a new pharmacy, moving the stuff over, deleting the old one, and then building another new pharmacy, and then moving the stuff over again. So let's build my fake pharmacy somewhere close to the building materials, which is here. So I guess here for now. Oh, and I still have to build this ice rink. Is it going to get built in time? And it needs power? What if it just got built and not powered? It actually gets powered here, so I guess that's good enough. And that still leaves room for this to move 1 over. Okay, perfect. Please prioritize this, for the record. Build this thing immediately. Almost out of time. Desperately need these temp rep points. gonna need more food too. 3 of 14, 10 of 14. Put you into food production. I got some stone out of that. That's cool. I needed that too. Now it's built, and people are allowed to have fun. Finally, fun is legal again. I don't actually need this extra snow block maker, do I? How much value do I get out of this? Wow. Decent chunk of materials. All right. Now we can go back to moving the pharmacy over. Such a mess moving stuff around like this. Why can't I just pick the building up and move it, huh? Alright, now I gotta make this one primary. Blow this one up. Then rebuild it one space over. And that should give me enough room to build the herb collector such that it is defended. No? I can't build it here? Why can't I build it here? That should work. That works, but that doesn't? Like, that's buildable, but not under the defenses. I could... Okay, that's stupid. This really looks like this should work. Based on what I'm seeing on how this thing builds, it doesn't really seem like there's any reason why this wouldn't build in the right place. But apparently, it's not legal for reasons. Man, that's frustrating. Alright, well, I didn't need to move the pharmacy over at all, since there's no way to build this such that it's protected. Too bad. I guess I'll just go back to, disassembling it when... Expired temporary points from... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, stuff that I did a while ago. Out of wood? That's unfortunate. How much more wood does this need? Some. How can I get you more wood? Towers? Yep. I'd believe that. Not the ice rink. Can't dismantle this building. All right, fair enough. Ocean garbage collector, great. Yeah. Produces garbage and stone. No wood, unfortunately. But that's an easy collect. Yeah, I probably have to blow up one of these towers in order to have enough wood to build the thing. Or the food stand. Food stand is like nice to have, but not immediately important. And then we just ask the king for more wood next year. All the resources that I can't produce on my own yet because my city isn't built enough to produce that level of science. Thank you, Brynry. Good choice. Yeah, the economy is kind of a mess in this game right now. Like, needing to micromanage, you know, deleting buildings in order to have enough resources. I guess I am playing on hard, right? I maybe brought this on myself. But it seems so weird that there's all these kinds of resources that you need for these early buildings, but don't get access to until you have the next level of city. And the next level of city feels like a long way away, right? Even if I hadn't requested help from the king, I would still be at like 800, 900 out of 1500 reputation necessary? That's far. That's far. Like, I guess I build a temple next, and then I start building spirituality. And then I build a library, I start building education. So we maybe get there not that far off, but like, feels really far. And it's not like I can just live without herbs. Then all my penguins will be sick. You want to join a penguin religion? Understandable. If I was given the option, I might join a penguin religion too. This is what fishing looks like. Good job, Pengies. Doing great work out there. Yeah, this kind of sucks. All right, well, I'll wait until I have more wood, I guess. I'll wait until I've killed off this killer whale, and then maybe I can trash one of these towers. Into the other tower, Memphis. See what that looks like. Can they both hit from here? Yes, cool. Cool. Successfully protected your building against a killer whale and earned 40 gold. Yo, that's quite the bounty. 200 extra rep for 10 months. Huh. Okay, so the temp rep boosts are kind of a big deal, actually. And it's not going to work until it's repaired. Sure. Okay. Next killer whale is in February, so we got a bit. We've got 2 idle workers who are going to go back to work at the garbage collector as soon as it's ready. And then I should have enough to build the herb collector now. Yes. Yeah, the resources are tough to manage for sure. Garbage collection complete. And then we'll rebuild the pharmacy over here. So awkward. Temple's next? Temple's probably next. My only source of spirituality at the moment. Library afterwards with what wood? Good question. Community? Yeah, there we go. Each visit brings happiness. Okay, so they'll visit here on their own. And this doesn't need to be next to buildings in order to function correctly. What would penguins worship in their religion? That's a really good question. Giant penguin in the sky? That seems the most likely. But I mean, once this temple gets built, we'll know, right? We'll have that. We'll have those answers. And let's get somebody working the herbs collector. Our fish are great. I love it. Oh, I was gonna move the pharmacy. I guess it doesn't matter. Whatever. Pharmacy can just stay here, I guess. It's just going to be awkward. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Be awkward. Build a vase. Okay, vase is next on the list. I can do that. Vase was apparently higher on the list than temple. So much stone. I would not have had the stone for this if I hadn't built the village hall. I think I got 30 stone out of the village hall. Like, I would just not be able to build this thing in the time that it gave me. Increasing the spirituality. You couldn't just say worshiping or something? Like, the English in this game is not good. All right, so what are we worshiping actually? Some sort of god of penguin fire? They're worshiping Prometheus. Penguins just love arson, is what I'm seeing here. Well, that checks out. All right. Now you know. Penguins worship fire. My reputation drop? Why? Did I lose a temp thing? Oh yeah, temp thing expired. That even work? I think I could build it here if it wasn't already here. Wait, do you need power? Are you getting power from anywhere else? You do need power. Too bad. Alright, we have herbs. We have science. We have fish. Yeah, we're doing good. We have spirituality, which has increased my reputation significantly. And maybe made my penguins more productive? You more productive? 19%. You're happier. That's pretty good. It doesn't seem like there's any penalties for meters getting low. They just can only refill meters when meters empty out. And refilling meters gives them bonus happiness. That's a way to do things, I suppose. That is a system. Alright, so I'm just waiting to have enough science to be able to unlock the vase now. Which I could maybe speed up by trying to build another science hub. Can I afford to build another science hub? I can afford to build another science hub. It'll cost all the rest of my metal. And I think, once again, I'll want to blow it up once I have the science I need. So maybe I just won't bother with it. And I will just eventually get the science I need, probably. Another 11 science in 1.5 months. It's probably fine. And I can then build the towers I need to ahead of time for these goddamn upcoming seals. It seems like a good use of my time. This costs a lot of stone. Jeez. And then if I'm going to build this out here, I need to be able to support it. It needs energy. Garbage and plastic? Just enough plastic? Wait, how much does the tower cost plastic? It does not. So I have the garbage to spare. I don't have the wood! Can't even build another tower. I gotta blow this tower up and rebuild it somewhere else. Which I guess I do. Okay, sure. Because I don't have to worry about this until February. So in, after the group of seals, I can start moving the towers again. God, moving the buildings around like this is so awful. I would like to build this here, but I need to build a power source for it first. Can that be a cooler? If it's a cooler, I'd have to build the tower here. Because this will work, I think. The cooler requires the plastic. If I build the cooler, I don't have the plastic necessary to build the tower. Oh, I don't need the plastic for the tower. I need wood, stone, and metal. Which I will have exactly enough. So yes, this is fine. It doesn't... I don't know that this actually makes anything better. Like, What is stopping me from just building a turbine? What's this game about? It's a city builder with penguins instead of beavers. This just gives bonus happiness if I want it around in that area, which, like, okay, but not like a high priority. I can instead do this and give myself more power in other places. A city builder without beavers. I know, right? Build it here. And that'll give power to the tower. I don't have the wood? Please tell me you're lying. You are not lying. I guess stuff just wasn't built. It was still taking wood out of the things. I didn't use wood for the turbine, did I? This is just gold. Really? I don't have the wood? What do I gotta dismantle in order to build this stupid food stand? This food stand is causing me no end of problems. I don't know what benefit I'm getting out of this food stand. I feel like there is a real benefit from this food stand, but for the life of me, I cannot tell you what it is. So I guess I am getting my wood that way. Here? That leaves a 3x3. This leaves a 3x3. No, that leaves a 3x3. Trying to keep, like, the grid in mind. Okay. This is still not going to be enough to really fight off all the seals, so that's going to be a hassle. But definitely better than nothing. Gotten more productive lately. That's cool. No education still. Education would be nice. But I guess we're building vases for people, so education's gonna have to wait. "24 ice spears, wow. Brought over a bunch of ice spears from one of the other towers, I guess. I guess I could always double up on towers here. No, like, I have the space that I'm not really doing anything with. Build another cooler or something. All right. So those are built. That's a good preparation. Decent chunk of rep. Food is starting to maybe become a problem, though. I'm gonna get newcomers here, too. Maybe I need to build another house. Can I build another house? Am I capable? Yo, I can get the... No, not yet. Am I capable of building another house? Requires just snow blocking garbage. Okay, great. That's fantastic. That's great news. Once again, things not quite far enough away. I think that would be supported by the cooler, but maybe not. Nope. None of these would be supported by the cooler. Okay. We'll just build you here and hope that a vase will support you. Since that gets supported here, that's great. Alright, builders. Go make room for people. There it is. Build me! Oh, I need to buy it first. And then maybe a library that I don't have the wood for. We'll have to deconstruct towers in order to build a library. Which means we'll be undefended against thief seals and killer whales alike. Alright, give extra happiness, please. Well, this supports all 5 of those and might support the one on the edge. I can't build there. What? Why can't I build there? I could build here. Oh, because this is too close. Because this is too close. Oh, again! The same problem! If I had built this one over instead of in the center, I'd be able to build the vase here, I think. I goofed this up so hard. Okay, well, I could build it here, I guess, and it'll hit not a lot of the houses. Get some value out of it. Why doesn't that hit that other house, man? Yeah, if I'd built a cooler one over, I'd be able to build the vase here. But then the cooler wouldn't be hitting these, right? Like, it wouldn't be getting that value. Rough, rough. Extremely difficult. On the other hand, if I delete the cooler, I could build 2 vases. Which would give just as much monthly happiness as a vase gives just as much happiness as a cooler, I think. I'm guessing. Also, I don't have the stone for it, so no. But I could move the cooler over and build the vase here, which is probably what I end up doing. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. And then I guess rebuild the cooler because I like happiness. But there's no way to get all of them now because of the positioning. But I can still get 2 of them, or 3 of them, so that's fine. This can be last. Keep away from my food, you jerk. ready to take care of my problems, presumably. Very slowly assembling a vase. Yeah, it looks like a vase. $30 temp points. Great, thank you. Oh, it's pretty. It's got decorations and everything. Just look how much happier everybody is. At least a bare minimum of happier. Some amount happier. Honestly, building a cooler out here isn't a bad idea either, just so people walking around in this area can stay cool. But again, resources. Resources is such a problem right now. Alright, I would like to get the library next. That seems like a good idea. But we'll see what my next quest is, because I'm not going to get the science before that comes up. Ooh, that's bad. Temple is next. Oh, yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it. I've already got that one covered. I'm going to need another herb collector. One herb collector is not enough for the amount of idiots I need to collect herbs for. But I'm not sure that I can actually support another herb collector. I have wood? How do I have wood? Is that enough wood to build another tower? Maybe build another tower instead. Screw herbs! People don't need to be healthy. People need to be defended. They might need to be healthy. I don't actually know what the downside is for sick pengies. I imagine there is a downside, but I don't know. Oh, I'm out of metal. Out of metal, and do not want to deconstruct things to produce more metal, probably. This carousel could go. Kids don't need to have fun. Kids need to be protected. Right? Right? Maybe? Alright, kids. Fun is no longer allowed. I regret to inform you. Post-COVID cough is a problem? I bet. You've had pretty bad cases of COVID when you've caught it too, right? Like, the whole, you know, taste, smell, loss thing, and just the regular, like, cold or flu symptoms or whatever. This is your first time, okay. Because, like, I caught COVID once, and it was really, really mild for me. It felt like a fairly mild cold. I didn't experience the loss of taste or smell. I didn't have too much recovery needed afterwards. I didn't get, like, I had maybe a day of feeling kind of tired. So as far as, like, brain fog goes, that was pretty much the end of that. This tower isn't gonna get built in time. Well, whatever. We've got 3 towers. It's some. Ooh, that sounds like a lot of sick. I'm so sorry. That sounds miserable. plastic and dried fish. This is the worst time to give me dried fish! It's all gonna disappear to these stupid seals. It's gonna immediately take all of my fish. Man. Alright, this doesn't matter. I guess you can have your carousel back. Well, there goes a bunch of food. The tower defense rat maze, kinda. You can't, though. You can't actually build walls. It's a bit of a bummer. Everything needs to... Nothing can be adjacent to another thing. There has to be space to path between everything. Alright. So, assuming I was planning on getting to February, which... While that would be nice, that's not how this game is going to work. I'd be deconstructing these towers and building them over here to defend against this upcoming killer whale. Oh, but there's another group of seals in between then? Yikes. I guess what I'd be doing is acquiring a bunch of resources from the village hall and screw my reputation. I need to build things. Unfortunate. It's my next task. Fishing dock. Really? Fishing dock is next? Fishing dock instead of library? Guess. I mean, I suppose. Fish is a kind of food. Is that better than the regular trawling deck? I mean, producing better food, definitely good, but... Do I just replace the trawling deck? Can I? Suppose I could. I don't know if it's slower food production. Because it doesn't say anything in terms of, like, how well it produces. It's the same 5x5. The fishing dock is more expensive. Man, I should have just declined this. No fishing dock. Fishing dock not allowed. Does that cost me anything? Such a negative sting. Like the sound that happened, like, wow, that was really bad. Whatever it was that happened, that was really bad. But it doesn't seem like there's any actual downside to it, other than not getting the rewards. And I don't care about the rewards for that because I don't want to build a fishing dock. I'd rather build the library first. Again, not that any of this matters, because we go to the end of year 1, and that's as long as the demo lasts. Ooh, new babbies. I am at capacity now. Penguin is going to carousel. Of course he is. He's enjoying the fun time. The English in this game is so awkward. So awkward. Enjoying the fun time. He's performing a recreation. Cute he is when he's stomping along. The penguins are pretty cute. Penguin is going to ocean garbage collector to work. Absolutely. He's a business penguin. He's got a job to do. Ah, the village hall. I accept. Oh, produce fish. Postpone. I'd have to get the trawling dock first in order to produce fish. Or, spend on this one, which is a bunch more science. I guess if I still had the other science hub up, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But science hub is expensive? Question mark. Requires metal. Yep. That's more expensive than I can handle. Yeah, I guess I'm just continuously taking reputation hits in order to get all the materials that I can't get until I have a higher reputation. Which, like, what a mess. What a mess, the resource system in this game. Manageable, I guess. I mean, again, I am playing hard, so maybe this wouldn't be as much of a mess if I was playing on normal. But who plays on normal, honestly? Can handle some hard city building. 2 new pengies! Welcome to the team, new pengies. Metal. I guess I trash a tower in order to build the thing that requires metal? It's not too bad. Maybe I could get metal at the start of the new year. I could request metal from the village hall. Yeah, it seems fine. It's just enough metal for the extra science hub? Alright, let's go. Oh man, I have enough penguins that there's not jobs for all the penguins. Okay. Can you name them? You can name them. Would you like to be one of the new penguins, Inkling, for the next, like, 3 days that I'm still in this game? Penguin me up. All right. This penguin is now Inkling. There you go. You're resting at home, Inkling. Resting. Certainly not enjoying the fun time. There's no fun allowed in this colony. Here, I'll put you to work at the science hub. You could be a scientist. And that is the end of my first year. 983 reputation. Okay, so things that I could do in the demo is try and maximize my reputation production for this first year. And think a little bit more about builds and how I want stuff arranged. Or, and I think this is more likely, we're done with this until the full game releases, and then if I pick up the full game, we could play some more. But let's see the rest of my annual report. Number 35, that's +3 from where I started. Not amazing. I did not reach city, but I do have annual objectives to reach some other things, which will give me a boost, another temp reputation boost. So maybe the maybe you're not intended to reach city this early, and kind of the expectation is you'll use the temp boosts from quests and stuff to support a push for city by the end of year 2. Happiness up a little bit, education up a little bit, gold down a lot. Yep, no gold income, just quests. And I'm building buildings. 7 penguins joined with the help of the newcomer ramp. 0 penguins joined with the help of the exploration center, because I don't have an exploration center. 0 penguins died, yep. And I made 120 gold off of killing seals and killer whales. And I've earned no active badges. And then you start a huddle as a celebration. And they make penguin noises. God, penguin noises are horrifying. And that's the end of the demo. So there you have it. United Penguin Kingdom. It's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. There's a bunch of stuff that feels like polish issues. I don't know if there's much in the way of balance issues. There probably are. I was certainly complaining about things. But yeah, I don't see much of a reason to continue to play with this without having access to the full game. And I'm not sure that I was into this enough to want to buy the full game, considering how many other city builders exist. Like, what really differentiates this in a positive way from Timberborn, or from all of the other city builders I have access to? Like, if I was gonna start a new game in this vein, Dyson Sphere just got its combat update. So, like, I have reason to go back to that, and that was a lot of fun. I think I just got gifted a city builder of some kind. I have like 7 gifts sitting in my queue that I haven't looked at. So, plenty more to do that is not this game when this game eventually releases. But, I guess that's it for this. Looking forward to the revisit list. Yeah, that's true, right? I think the next couple of weeks, I'm going to try and pull some games off of the revisit list, and we'll see what actually gets revisited and what doesn't. Scenarios. Not real at the moment. So if I hit continue, presumably it just kicks me right back out of the game. Oh, it sends me to the beginning of December. I see. That was my last autosave, I guess. Okay. But yeah, if I wanted to start a new game, so I played on hard, which changes the amount of resources you start with, reduces your gold, reduces the production speed, affects the total health and amount of thief seals, and the frequencies and health of killer whales. And you can choose to turn tasks off. Interesting. Why would you turn tasks off? That's so... No quests? Like, the bonus materials from quests are a pretty big deal. Could play again on survival. There's no additional maps yet, but map 1 is real. And then whatever I want to do over here. The other thing that I could potentially do is go into relax mode and see if I can rush the reputation requirements for a city and actually get a city early on. But, not particularly appealing in terms of the various many ways I have to spend my time. But yeah, if you really like this game, then, you know, give me the full game and I'll play it. But I think, as far as I'm concerned, this was fun enough for the time I spent, and I'm not feeling like I personally need to play more of this. I would play more if I had it, but I'm also not going to go out of my way to obtain it.